In 1974, Tarek had been to prison twice, found the girl of his dreams, Nargis Tapal, immersed himself in the left-wing movement, and seen the start of the struggle for the liberation of Bangladesh.
अब आप कश्मीर का देखिए 370 आर्टिकल 35A, ये तमाम चीज़ें इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के अंदर थीं और ये क्लियरली पता था कि टेम्पररी प्रोविज़न है। पाकिस्तान में रहकर हमने लव 370 नहीं सुना था कभी। आज ये जो लोग हैं मेजॉरिटी यानी 60 to 70% लोगों की जो लैंग्वेज है वो बोलने की इजाज़त नहीं है। भाई इंडिया के जो स्टेट ऑफ जम्मू कश्मीर है उसमें कश्मीरी ज़बान तो लोग बोलते हैं ना, पाकिस्तान में कोई कश्मीरी ज़बान नहीं जानता। ये सेल्फ इन्फ्लिक्टेड वुंड वाले लोग इंडिया को लेक्चर दे रहे हैं कि तुमने 370 पे क्या किया। इट्स एन एब्सोल्यूट नॉनसेंस फॉर एनीवन आउटसाइड इंडिया टू गिव एडवाइस टू इंडियंस। कराची यूनिवर्सिटी में से मैं आप सोचिए 1967 में मैं वहाँ आया था, तो राइट फ्रॉम दैट टाइम अप टू अब 4 साल गुजर गए काफ़ी बंगाली स्टूडेंट्स के साथ, और उनकी पहली दफ़ा हमें समझ में आई कि व्हाट आर बंगाली एस्पिरेशंस, कि कैसे बंगाल को पार्टीशन किया गया, कैसे 1946 में कलकत्ता में हिंदुओं को मारने का बाकायदा प्लान बनाया ताकि हिंदू और मुसलमान बंगाली एक साथ न रह सके। एक बंगिस्तान का भी आइडिया था। ये वहीं क्योंकि उनके साथ थे तो समझ में आया। ज़हर मैंने प्रॉब्लम्स के बाद मैंने देखा हमारे दोस्तों के घरों पे रहे बंगाली स्टूडेंट्स छुप के, एंड वेरी ट्रॉमेटिक। बट ये आप सोचिए कि उस ज़माने में ये तो 10 महीने वॉर ऑफ लिबरेशन चली ना बांग्लादेश की, अप टू December 17th, 1971. War was from December 3rd to December 17th. लेकिन वॉर से पहले 10 महीने मार्च से दिसंबर तक there was the Pakistan military, about 100,000 soldiers, slaughtering, raping women. Close to 100,000 women needed a UN help to get abortions after the war was over. This has been the only time कि United Nations ने, क्योंकि उन बच्चियों को ना उनके माँ बाप रख रहे थे, ना वो पाकिस्तान जा सकती थी। Many of these so-called illegitimate children were adopted by Americans, including Senator John McCain's daughter, who is a Bangladeshi. इन बच्चियों को रेस्क्यू करके लड़कों को सब लेके गए। The world actually came one. But the Baloch immediately caught on that this is wrong.
Yes.
BSO होता था.
Yes. I know the Baloch and the Pathans.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not all of them.
Yeah.
They actually protected us.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
I was there for 9 months, 8 months after that.
And
they protected us.
You remember we had a pro-Mukti Bahini rally in the university?
Yes, I know. You were there. Amir was there.
Amir was there. People were in state of shock. But we still had about 800-900 people who came out. Pakistan Army should withdraw from East Pakistan.
And we needed to keep a low profile because we were continuously being threatened by the Punjabi students.
And the intelligence.
And the Punjab. Well, okay.
Police.
Yes, they were there, but the Punjabi students actually decided one night they would beat us up. And just as they were actually approaching the hostels, they were going to actually beat up the Bangladeshis, because just around about that time the Mukti Bahini was becoming active, and they were actually capturing Pakistani soldiers and officers and actually torturing them to death. So these people felt that they needed to do something, some retribution. So they thought they'd pick on Bangladeshi students who were there, East Pakistani students who were there. And we could actually see them coming just at that time. This is an amazing coincidence. You know, you remember the university buses? They would come from Guru Mandir. Bus arrived full of Balochi students. There were about 18-20 of them. There must have been at least 100 or 150 Punjabis. These guys came out and started chasing these 200, 150 people, and those people ran like hell towards the IBA.
Oh, pharmacy department.
And they just scattered. And the Balochis came and told us, look, as long as we're here, nobody's going to touch you. Nobody's going to touch you.
We felt very good that we were exposing the crimes of our own military. And Karachi University में 1000 लड़कों और लड़कियों का जुलूस था जो निकला against the Pakistan military and for Mukti Bahini. During the Bangladesh war, we were just a handful of people who were very clear that Mukti Bahini was right.
Yes.
We supported EPSU, which is the East Pakistan Students Union, our equivalent over there.
So what's your take on the war? Why do you think that war happened?
एक चीज समझी, पाकिस्तान की तमाम इनकम जो थी, फॉरेन एक्सचेंज, रिजर्वायर्स जो होते हैं, जो हर वक्त कहते हैं कि कितने बिलियन डॉलर आपके हैं, that came from East Pakistan. Why? Because East Pakistan produced 75% of the world's jute.
Okay.
It used to be called the golden fiber of Pakistan. पूरी दुनिया में ये गनी बैग जो है, इससे पाकिस्तान से आता था. It was exported across the world. सबसे पहले जब कोरियन वॉर हुई और allied troops जो अमेरिकन साइड के थे, they didn't have supplies. पाकिस्तान की जो इंडिया पे एकदम इकोनॉमी शूट की है in 1947-48 इसमें, वो बिकॉज ऑफ द कोरियन वॉर. उसका पेमेंट अमेरिका ने कैसे की? F-86 जो इनके जहाज थे, आफ्टर द कोरियन वॉर एंडेड, वो पाकिस्तान को मिल गया. ये जूट जो है, इसकी इनकम जा रही है सारी कराची, पहले कैपिटल था, और 1960 में उन्होंने कैपिटल कराची से भी हटा के एक नया शहर बनाया.
अच्छा.
Are you aware that there are no cities made in the last 400-500 years other than Islamabad?
Wow. No,
And
I never knew.
probably Sao Paulo as well, Brazil ka. Islamabad
को create किया गया.
was created for the army.
Wow.
There was so much money in Pakistan from Bangladesh's jute that the billions of dollars earned were shifted over there. कौन अपनी गोल्डन काफ जिसे कहते हैं, कौन जाने देगा?
तो इस्लामाबाद पहले किसका पार्ट था?
इस्लामाबाद बस कचरा मैदान. रावलपिंडी था मिलिट्री का हेडक्वार्टर, ब्रिटिश आर्मी का हेडक्वार्टर. इट वाज द हेडक्वार्टर्स ऑफ ऑल ऑफ इंडियाज आर्मी. एंड Islamabad was built about 40 kilometers to the northeast of that. एक हिल स्टेशन है रावलपिंडी के पास, दैट्स कॉल्ड मरी. इट्स ऑन अ हाइट. फौजियों की आंटियों को गर्मी बड़ी लगती है. पंजाब में तो आपको पता है, इट्स वेरी वेरी हॉट. तो उन्होंने कहा हमको अंकल डैडी शहर चाहिए ज़रा ऊपर सा, जिसमें ये डर्टी सिविलियंस ना हो. उन्होंने जूट बेच के बंगालियों को भूखा मार के अपना शहर बना लिया. मूव द आर्मी देयर. एंड व्हेन शेख मुजीब वन the right to be Prime Minister of Pakistan, ऐसे कोई जाने देता? उन्होंने कहा ये माल हम कैसे जाने देंगे? They destroyed the country, but they didn't want to give power to Sheikh Mujib, who by the way was imprisoned all that time in Pakistan, in Balochistan, जहाँ आज वही बलोच बंगालियों की तरह आज़ादी मांग रहे. War, 71 war officially was declared on December 3rd, 1971, the day Pakistan Air Force bombed Indian airfields and tried to repeat what it did in 1965, but failed, but that's irrelevant. December 3rd, 1971 को ही मेरी बड़ी बहन फरीदा की और my brother-in-law अनीस खान की शादी थी. घर के सामने वाला मैदान पे उसी दिन ही थी. और हमें वॉर का इस तरह पता चला कि हमारा एक मामू नेवी में थे, एक मिलिट्री में आर्मी में थे. दे हैड टू सडनली लीव एंड वी फिगर्ड आउट कि गड़बड़ है, और फिर लाइटें बंद हो गई. और फिर हमारी बहन की शादी में देगें जो थी वो लुटी, और बजाय इसके कि वो मेरी माँ कह रही देखो सारा खाना ला के जा रहे हैं, को रोकदा नहीं है. मैंने फटफटी अपनी चलाई और I lived in the northern furthest point away, Nazimabad इलाका कहलाता है, and my newspaper office was near the port, बंदर रोड कहते हैं उसे, बंदर meaning port, हाँ. मैं उस तरफ गया, and I remember I was alone on the road, there was no traffic, and my only feeling was I can even go on the other side. It's nothing. But I reached the office and I went up. There was staff there. My editor at that time, Mazahir, God bless his soul, wonderful guy. उन्होंने कहा तेरी मत मारी. What are you here for? I said, war हो गई सर. छत पे चल के देखते. I'm not exaggerating. मैंने कहा अच्छा चलो. अच्छा ये लोग सब बैठे हुए थे. Editors on the ground floor, garage के पास, जहाँ the newspaper had gone from print, but first issues जब आते हैं तो you know check करिए, वहाँ बैठे हुए थे. मैंने कहा सर इधर से कुछ नहीं नजर आएगा, छत से चल के देखते. There was a fireball that I saw. It was like a volcano had erupted in the horizon, not too far away. And
bullets be
no, nothing. It was just something that just went
fireball kind of
boom, and it the ball of fire rose way up and flames coming out. And क्या कहते हैं, curiosity kills the cat, or in this way is great. We were suckers for punishment. मैं और हमारा वही दोस्त आबिद अली, उन्होंने कहा पार्टनर देख के आते क्या हुआ. मोटरसाइकिल पे बैठे and we went towards where this it was on the port. Later on we learned that the Indians had Osa missile boats that were hidden off the coast. These are Russian made land to land missile boats. जो war declare होती, they entered the Karachi harbour, blew up the fuel dumps, sank 2 frigates and went away. When we came back after a couple of hours back to my motorcycle, my motorbike had sunk about 3 inches into the road. The heat was that much that the tar, it had gone in, and we had to pull the motorbike out, and we knew that this was no longer a game.
right.
Later, the next day, we found out Pakistan had no firefighting equipment, that our ships had been destroyed. Karachi port was dead on day 1 of the war, which essentially meant Pakistan did not have a port. पाकिस्तान ने एक अपनी सबमरीन भेजी थी विशाखापट्टनम में विक्रांत को डुबाने के लिए. वो सबमरीन डूब गई with its entire crew outside. 71 की war में the landlord panicked. So there was bombardment by Indian jets on Karachi. This coward tells me, हम नीचे आएंगे, आप ऊपर वाला हमारा घर ले लो. अरे I went up, 2-bedroom flat, मैं नरगिस का फोन के टाट से बैठे. They lived in that room, the whole family, throughout the war.
The whole of December.
Yeah, because they said if this house is bombed, a tenant should die. This is bizarre logic. So they all live. I'm living like a princely mansion, television, fridge चल रहा है सब. वो नीचे बैठे. One day, वो पुत्ती थी ना. You go to the terrace. There's a dog fight. Let's go up and watch this. They go to the roof. There's a dog fight going on.
Yeah.
The jets in the air.
Yes.
And suddenly one plane came.
The house was near Guru Mandir.
I know. It went boom. अजीब लोग थे हम लोग यार. लोग बाहर छुप रहे. हम लोग छत पे जा रहे.
No, we were on Amir's terrace all night, smoking and watching the oil dump burn. Remember the
Kamal.
Yeah, Kamal. You know, they bombed the oil terminal. It burned for 3 days.
हाँ, वॉर के ज़माने में हम इस बहाने हम पता था कोई बाहर तो है नहीं, तो I would go on my motorcycle and exchange glances from her.
वो मज़े कुछ और.
Well, just crazy, stupid times. ये छत पे बैठी हुई इसको बोला वहाँ in a state of war where the cities are being bombed. I'm asking her to go छत पे ना मैं रास्ते में. I don't know why men do that. छत पे खड़ा ना मैं वहाँ से गुजरूंगा